Who are these guys? I was looking forward to seeing what terrifying trap awaited me, but instead I find these puny little demons. What? You got something to say?
A wonderful life.
World peace!
Gah!
Let's all be friends.
Stop that! Girls, take initiative! Ah!
Laharl, what's wrong?
Oh, him? He hates it when people are optimistic.
Is that so? Let's see. Eternal love.
The most dreaded word in existence! You trying to kill me?
But that's my favorite word.
Damn it! How did they know my weakness?
Laharl's stats have temporarily decreased. But we don't need to worry about that because... yeah, Laharl's stats have been temporarily decreased and now he's to the level of everybody else. Essentially what it did was even the playing field for the rest of our party. That's it. Anyway, hello everybody, it's me Keese and welcome back to Let's Play Disgaea DS. In the last one we got ourselves not quite a new character, but we reincarnated Fier and now she's a knight. And as you can see, I leveled her up quite a bit from the last one, and look at all of these skills. If you didn't believe that the Magic Knight was like a really amazing support character, because these are all support skills, and that, you know, they're very versatile, yeah! The Magic Knight is very, very versatile. Look at that! And I also gave her a Devil Ring because, surprise, surprise, Megan apparently makes great bait because, well, as I was grinding, you know, throughout the different levels, I would use Fier, she wouldn't kill anything, I would use Sova, and then I would use Megan, because I know Megan won't be able to one-shot most things to weaken them up. And all of the enemies, there would be a level 1 Fier there, and then there'd be a level 12 Megan. And they would go for Megan. So, really, I don't know if Megan is just destined to be punching bag, but he is, so there's that. Now, let's just have really bait, because this is my strategy for most maps in this game, is use bait, because bait is very useful. So let's just do that. That's a very nice group right there. Does anybody have a fire spell that, not quite, not the same level as I wanted to? Now, if we had kept Fier, you know, she would have been able to nuke all of these guys, but hey, we now have, in my opinion, a much better character because we have a bunch of mages. We don't need a third mage. So instead we have a knight, which in my opinion is so much better than a third mage. So much better. So let's see where this goes. I doubt we'll be able to one-shot anything. Take a couple of hits, yeah. 74 damage. Not bad though, not bad. And now Flaunt nukes everyone, look at that. Oh, and she hit the ninja. That is surprising because ninjas, if you couldn't tell because they're ninjas, are very hard to hit. So this is Fierre's really first time in her new body fighting things. I don't know, but let's kill Koala, or however you pronounce it. Come on. Aw, really? The one time? Because, like I said last episode in the bio, Magic Knights have a stupid high chance of using a skill when they use a normal attack. Well, a spell, I should say. So, I'm surprised that, really, she didn't use a spell. She uses a spell practically every time. And Jessie is getting mauled. Wow, ouch. That hurts. We need to save Jessie. Alright, first, kill Koala, actually. Jessie, GTFO, and Sky Lunge. Yeah, that should work. And then we should be able to move you to a place where Silva can get to. Right? Right. Yeah, that damage wasn't too bad. Alright, get over here into this diagonal, and then Silva should be able to get you. Now this stage, I'll be honest with you, isn't particularly hard because of the fact that there aren't any geo symbols you need to worry about. There's just a lot of enemies, and that's practically it. Now Laharl's stats are lowered, but your other characters should be good enough to, you know, take care of it. Alright, so that's done and dusted. I'm not gonna use Flan, however... Ooh, can we do a Blade Rush? Actually, I might use Flan just to soften this guy up. And then have... yeah, do a Blade Rush. Man, I didn't know until like a few episodes ago, but I miss using swords. I miss having a sword user. Blade Rush is so useful. Having that, you know, 3 squares of just AoE that you can get pretty early in the game is so useful. I can't believe that I relied on sword users that much. I'll be honest with you. I find it hard to believe that. But I do. Swords are super useful, and I didn't think I'd miss them when I switched out Laharl, but I do. I did! And now Fierre is just awesome. She was an awesome mage, but now she just kicks butt. She blew stuff up before, and now she just blows stuff up with no problem whatsoever, and you didn't kill Jam, but you did put him to sleep, which is pretty good. Pretty good. I think this particular gun has a specialist or something that can put people to sleep. Something like that, not 100% sure. And I'll probably use Silva to just nuke that small area again. Megan's died again. Now that was also completely my fault, but see what I mean? It's not that I can help it, it's just that they go for Megan. And I don't know why. They always seem to single him out. Even with a much lower level character in the mix, so yeah, there goes the ninja's high evasion. Well, high speed, I should say. It's really, really annoying. I think you'll be able to kill this guy, right? And then kill Bravo. Now let's see. Will Fierre's really ability, I should say, be, you know, activated? There's really no abilities in this game, but it's just a hidden thing that you may not notice, and I don't think it will because you kill the thing before. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh man. It's pretty good. And now, let's just use Flan as our, you know, because she's our secondary healer. It may not be that obvious that she's our secondary healer, but she is. Oh, what? Okay. I know what to do then. Not ice. Alright. Come on. Move to What? Come on. Move, please. There you go. Now the only thing, like, Power of Love is a very, very powerful healing skill, I should say. No, it's seriously powerful. It's more powerful than normal heal, and considering the fact that you don't get Mega Heal until after a while, it's very useful. The only problem with it is that it's an area of effect attack that is surrounding Flawn, so it can be a bit iffy and you may end up healing some enemies, but other than that, it's pretty good. As you can see, it healed like 170 something, and that didn't do as much as I hoped. Alright, Tim, just finish this guy off. And ooh, you actually don't know what the status ailment is. I forget. I forget what the status ailment is. I think it's dizzy and lowers their hit. I can't remember. I can't remember. And oh, we've attracted one of the Striders. Yeah, watch out for those guys because they have guns and they hurt. And oh, that's gonna hurt, isn't it? Yeah, it did a bit. Not too big. I think she's resistant. No, she's weak to ice. Okay. Well, start attacking Barson. Why not? Miss, and then Mega Ice. Now he's gonna resist it because he's an enemy here. Because all of them resist ice. But as you can see, that was essentially a free attack. And well, it's not free. You still use SP, but it's essentially 2 attacks in 1 turn, which is great. Which is great. I ain't complaining about that. Now let's just do another Dark Flash. And let's have, I don't know, Sova start nuking those Striders. Oh, another problem with Flawn's Power of Love skill is that she can't heal herself, so it's kind of hard keeping her alive when that's the case. Alright, let's just execute for now and see where this goes. I think Isabel should kill. Never mind. Okay, Tim, you're our last hope. And this guy. Actually, do a Tiger Charge. Why not? I like doing the Tiger Charge. I don't get to do it often, considering it's fairly strict when it comes to movement and stuff. Okay, looks like Jesse will be finishing him off. First we'll move Sova to over there, and let's see, fire, yeah, fire, and there shouldn't be a problem hitting the Strider, it should be a problem of killing the Strider, and if this misses, I am gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so mad. Come on, kill, kill, kill. 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 Really, we don't need to do a skill to do this, but they look cooler. And I think you'll... Oh, come on. Right, who hasn't attacked yet? Flawn. Flawn, please. Kill Barson. Do it. Anyway, Etna. Do it. Do it. God damn it. See, now you countered Etna but not Flawn. That's strange. But see, now you know why ninjas can be a pain in the ass. A big pain in the ass. And attacked Flawn. Barely can kill her. Wow. Alright, I think the best plan of attack for now is to go for Barsom with Fier because she can do that nice double attack thing. So she has more chances of hitting him than anyone else. And oh. And 54 damage. Good, there you go. And she leveled up too. Now, yeah, that ended one of them. Now we need to get someone over there. Now if we had diagonal throwing, it would be a lot more useful, but no. No. Alright, let's get Jesse over there. Come on. Lift Jesse. Lift Flawn. You can't lift anyone. Actually, I think this should be enough, right? Let's get Tim here just to make sure. And Jesse should have no problem killing that one last Strider. Like I said before, this stage isn't too difficult. It doesn't really throw any major curveballs at you. I mean, yeah, there's the whole Laharl being weaker issue, but let's be honest, I did a bad. I made Laharl, like, really pretty darn strong. He's got like 200 attack or something like that, so I ain't complaining. And 800 health, alright. But yeah. Are you alright, Laharl? Barely. You nearly finished me by saying that. You mean eternal love? Stop! You're doing that on purpose, aren't you? Prince, this isn't the time to be fooling around. We have to get that photo back. You think I don't know that? Are you sure that we can allow this to continue? If I thought something needed to be done, I would have done it long ago. I have faith in her. You worry needlessly. But I understand. I shall take measures, just in case. And with that, the plot thickens on Laharl's little photo. Now, I'm kind of sad that Megan died because he's been doing it a lot. That's how we got the Devil Ring to give to Fier and all that nice stuff. But, let's just heal up and go on with our daily dose. Wow, we have a lot of money. We have a lot of money now. I think we should be able to rank up our items, I think. Well, shops, I should say. But yeah, I think it's time for our daily dose of character bios. And this one's kind of a long time coming. Really, I think it's very fitting, considering the enemies we fought now, well, today. It's the fairies. Yes, they're called fairies. I don't know why. They don't look like fairies, but they're called fairies. Okay, there might be more of Skull Kid than anything. The Fairy. Another bio that was a long time coming. The Fairy. What can I say about it? It's a monster. You meet it early game. That would mean it's useless, right? Well, yes and no. The Fairy, I would say, is a misleading class of monsters. They are possibly one of the tougher enemies you will fight at the very start of the game. This is because at that point they are one of the toughest monsters you have access to, getting slightly better stats than the Prinian Ghost, and have pretty decent skills. However, as the game progresses, they become significantly weaker and their obsolescence arrives pretty quickly, with better monsters arriving around early mid-game. At the beginning though, they're pretty darn good. HP and attack are at a decent level, with speed and hit being above average. Everything else, however, is just okay. Fairies, as with most monsters, also have 100% in all of their aptitudes. Pretty darn good at the beginning of the game. Their combat prowess early on is quite obvious in the early stages of the game, being one of the tougher enemies you will fight, and probably lead you to believe that they are a very strong monster class. But remember what I said about them being misleading? While they're fairly strong early game, they are not so much later on, with the final tier Fairy having weaker stats than the final tier Prinny. Overall, I find the Fairy a class I'm always tempted to use whenever I start a new save, as I know the amount of grief they can cause to me on the battlefield. I resist that temptation though, as I think that it's not really worth it to create a character that you're gonna be replacing halfway through the game anyway. So, while I can say that if you want to make one, go for it, but ask yourself this question first. Do you really want one? 'Cause I don't think so. And wow, this was actually a surprisingly short episode compared to, previous episodes where they went like 30-35 minutes long. I try to keep it to 20 minutes if possible, but sometimes it just isn't possible, so let's just leave it at that. And I won't touch you, Ghost. In fact, I don't think I can touch you because you're a ghost. Anyway, with that out of the way, I think I'll end off here. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.